Hi everybody, I hope you're all blessed and well in the Lord. In today's video, I wanted to share with you a dream I had yesterday in the afternoon. So before I lay down, I was just talking to the Lord and I was just telling him I love him and I miss him and if there's anything that he wanted to show me, and he answered. He showed me a large crack in the ground and it looked a lot like this. I would say a little wider though. But it was a very deep crack in the ground. And so at first I didn't understand it. But so at first I was just looking up different scriptures, and a lot of them refer to the end times. But then I was led to this article. This is Israeli news. It's from a few weeks ago, but I don't believe I've heard anybody talk about it. I might be wrong, but the article alone is very interesting. So it says, on that day he will set his feet on the Mount of Olives near Yerushalayim. Sorry if I destroyed that word. The east, and the Mount of Olives shall split across from east to west, and one part of the mount shall lift up the north and the other to the south, a huge gorge. So also it talks about the cemetery that the Muslims built in front of the Golden Gate to try to stop the return of the Messiah. So check this out. The Temple Mount has been the scene of several strange phenomena recently. Large sections of the ancient stones suddenly falling away, an inexplicable mist that surrounded the dome of the rock, a snake crawling out between the rocks, and now a sinkhole has appeared adjacent to the Gate of Mercy. Jewish visitation to the Temple Mount is severely limited, and the sections of the compound which Jews are permitted to visit are likewise restricted. As such, changes that occur on site are not always immediately noticed. Though the Temple Mount is a bit removed from the geological active Jordan Rift, a pre-Messiah earthquake is prophesied to drastically change the topography of Jerusalem. And that's interesting because in my dream I knew it was an earthquake that caused that crack, that hole. So yeah, it continues to talk about how the Muslims tried to prevent the arrival of the Messiah, and also how just before Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, the Sanhedrin stood outside the Shar Harashimim and blew shofars. Rabbi Berger told Breaking Israel News, "We want to do something, anything to help bring Gula redemption closer. The connection between the Temple Mount and the Jewish people is a strong connection, like between a husband and a wife. Perhaps the Mount hurt us." If you'd like to read the rest of this article, I will post the link in the description box. Please share your thoughts below. I hope this encouraged you. I love you all. God bless. Keep looking up. Jesus is coming soon.